Year 4, numeracy lessons. Year 4, Selamat Siang. Hello, how you doing? Another past paper type question similar to yesterday's. So, and if you can hear any squeaking, sorry, it's my dog. He always uses the squeaky toy when I'm talking on the iPad. So last lesson we looked at cakes in packets, and I messed up, didn't I, on the one, because I didn't give you all the information. Today I have, and I've double checked it. So cookies today. So on each cookie there are 2 white and 3 milk chocolate pieces, and you can see here I've drawn a cookie and I've just written next to the buttons white, white, and then milk, milk, milk. Okay, so you can see you've got questions. How many chocolate pieces on 3 cookies? 7. Yep. And then there's one which is E, which is slightly different, which will need you to work it out in a slightly different method to the previous ones. Now, once you understand what the question is asking, you have the confidence to pick up your pencil, and even if you needed to draw the cookies like I have, I wouldn't suggest that's the easiest way, but obviously it's all about getting the right answer. So whatever method you feel confident using, use that method. Okay, so pause the screen now, press play when you're ready to go through the answers. All right, great. So before you do go through the answers, I'm going to give my dog a sausage and take his toy away from him because I don't want him to squeak. On your bed. Good boy. There you go. So I now have all the squeaky toys, so there'll be no more squeaking. All right. So first question asked you, how many chocolate pieces on 3 cookies? Well, if you'd wanted to do a table like I showed you previously, like so, on this side, on the left-hand side, I'd have, the number of cookies, and on this side it would be chocolate pieces. Okay, so on 1 cookie, how many chocolate pieces were there in total? So that's the milks and the whites, isn't it? It's 5. On 2 cookies, there'd be 10, wouldn't there? So rather than do it that way, what I would say is, how do we get across the table? Well, we multiply by 5. However many cookies there are, we multiply it by 5 to get the total number of chocolate pieces. What's 3 times 5? It's 15, isn't it? Okay, so for the first question, the answer is 15. Well done if you got that right. Now, slightly different, isn't it, this one? How many white chocolate pieces on 7 cookies? Not how many chocolate pieces altogether. So I'd need to do a different table if I wanted to do it in a table form, but I'm just going to write it out for you. So 1 cookie was how many white chocolate pieces? It was 2, wasn't it? So to get across, all I'm doing is multiplying by 2. So on 7 cookies, it would be 7 times 2, which is 14. So there would be 14 white chocolate pieces on 7 cookies. That's why it's so important to read the question. Yep, because I was asking you for white, not total chocolate pieces. Same thing here. How many milk chocolate pieces on 11 cookies? I'll put white there so we don't get confused. So for the milk, 1 cookie, there were 3 milk chocolate pieces, weren't there? So for 2 cookies, it would be 6. Yep, 3 cookies, it would be 9, and so on. So on 11 cookies, how am I getting across this time in my equation? I'm multiplying by 3, aren't I? So there are 33 milk chocolate pieces. Again, I was asking for milk, not total. Now, D, how many chocolate pieces on 20 cookies? Okay, so this is total chocolate pieces. So I can go back to this table, can't I? And there were 20 cookies. What am I multiplying by? I'm multiplying by 5. So the answer there is 100 chocolate pieces. And the last one is asking you, if you want to make 8 cookies, how many milk chocolate pieces do you need? Okay, so just so it doesn't get in the way, I'll get rid of all that because I don't need it anymore. And I'm back onto just my milk chocolate pieces. So this time I want to make 8 cookies. Should be down here, wouldn't it? How many milk chocolate pieces? Well, there's 3 on each cookie. 8 times 3 is 24. So that's how many milk chocolate pieces I'd need. Now, I tried tricking you a few times, didn't I, today, with milk, white, and total chocolate pieces. So if you got 5 out of 5 today, really, really well done. If you got some of the questions wrong because it wasn't milky worked out or it wasn't white, always read that question. All right, guys. One last request. If you are looking at this video, please can you leave a comment, because I need, or it's really helpful for me to know how many pupils are up to date so that I know how many more lessons to plan. Okay, thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing you next lesson. Well done, superstar. You just got better. Nice one.